Okay, let's... try this again. Okay, I exist now. Yippee. Didn't think that was going to take that long. Sorry about that. Stream Elements was not working to do the multi-streaming, so it took a little bit longer. Also, I'm finally here today. Yippee. Once I get the post written up, we will be good to go. And shared around, but that's its own issue. I actually need to grab my phone real quick, one moment. How dare my friends not show up in 0.3 seconds of me starting the stream? That's rude! I don't care. I care a little bit, but don't worry about it. You know what? Actually, I need to use the bathroom. That's what I was gonna do before the stream. Relieve myself. I'll be right back. After I use the bathroom, I'll be good to go. Oh. Sorry, I went to the bathroom. Hello, Tsuki. Hope you're having a good day. I hope the lavender milk tea was good. If it wasn't, it's a skill issue. Anyways, the video game! Let me make sure to have my windows correctly. Interesting. Yeah, I read all these last time, so I don't think I need to read it again. You said not to spend money, so I will not spend money. I will go to work. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. Okay, I can do that. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. And not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. Don't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night, or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Yes? Yes, I did. I think I did. Because it said there was nothing I had to worry about buying. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Thank God, she's gone. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chat's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah! The moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Hey, what's this bottle? The client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing? Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum? Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Grandpa Booze. What's up? Oh, yeah, you did mention that before. Run. Ooh. Absinthe? That is a choice. Here. Alright. Gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then. I'll just stick with the playlist I have for now. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Put in like 1 or 2 Garmatrine. Oh, okay. My bad. Here you go. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? Indeed. I have the same system Lilith do. Can I ask you something? Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? Oh, I'm sure not a hologram. That I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not. Well, I have a speech prepared for these situations. I'm gonna take a second to turn down the game a little bit. Damn. Oh. Yeah, let's... There we go. That is more comfortable. A speech? Oh, you're seeing one of the 5 great living bottle brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. Although computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times? Huh. Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Oh, Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? Well, with the commotion around it all? Oh, it didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Oh, don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. Beer. Beep. Here, a beer. Oh yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. Interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. Oh, you were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else, and so on? It's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. But what other brains is being used in such an experiment, actually? They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. You think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar? I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. Never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lowen can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavior cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Alma. Just, oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Oh, not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. What? Oh, you hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work somewhere in low maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What we have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? Fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. I admit I don't remember what the recipe for that was. Can you tell me when it comes up? Either way. Couple, 2, 3, 5. Rocks mixed. Damn, they just put that shit in a fishbowl, huh? Your drink? Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Well, judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been inclined here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Alien. Archimedes. Adventuring or something. Thank you. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. And Taylor sure was nice. Bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Hey, Alma, is your family really strict or something? Not particularly, no. Why? The other day you started mumbling something about numbers not caring about what you do. About a 27 not caring if you have a Catholic wedding or not. Oh god, it's not the number thing. Yeah, my family isn't strict per se, but my mom can be really abrasive. To her, the fact that I'm this old and not married or pregnant is a sign I'm never gonna have kids. Never mind the fact that she already has 3 grandkids. I love her, but she can be... well, ugh. Yeah, I kinda get it. He also said the words, I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it. After talking about some 8th grade teacher. Yeah, that. You see, back when my body started developing, I got really shy. But at some point, something snapped within me. I wasn't feeling shy anymore. I felt powerful. My body felt like a new toy to me, one I was going to make sure to use. Of course, there were 2 problems with that idea. I was a teen, a horny teen, and I was surrounded by horny teens. I'm not even ashamed. I still stand by the core moral I held back then. But it's one of those memories that you look back to and become terrified of how reckless you were. I mean, I could have gotten pregnant. Or worse. At that age, I was always dressed in black and was obsessed with cultism. The worst I remember was being the butt of other kids' jokes. Well, you know how the old adage goes. Don't compare your life to others, you don't know what they've been through. Nah, I wasn't comparing. Just wondering if some of that self-esteem thing would have helped me back then. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. drink to lubricate. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Fuck. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times, and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. I take it you rejected him in a stadium on fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe you wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why you thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man was willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I will pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? I got enough service, I'm guessing. CK. Huh, interesting name. What's it mean? CK is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wow. She's getting big drunk, huh? This one's getting a double for comedy. Age, mix. 1 fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Yeah, that's pretty much just alcohol. That's like the vodka of drinks in this game. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Oh... I'm an only child. My mom and dad were split amicably. My mom's a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon érudition est plein de guillemets. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the problem with my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security. I'm their woman. You told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. Donza? I don't remember who Donza is. My apologies. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Oh, okay. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It is less action-y than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. We have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Good evening, Mulan. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that can happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Have to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Wait a minute. True. Me when I'm agreeing. Anyways. Gold. It's chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got in some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Oh. Right. I want to make sure she spends some money. I shall make it a big one. Age, mix. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. But how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, luckiness. And here I was thinking that it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. No until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the classic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Pardon? That... Oh, those... That is one of the word combos of all time. I'll give you that one. I need... Oh, fuck. It was a success! Was it? Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I'll go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try and become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. But what happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, got carried away. Oh shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? Okay, I've known him since preschool. Just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh. Oh no. How should I sound him out? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. Oh, well, we have then. Oh, 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? The hell does that mean? Is this the correct solution? Is it this one? Big flip, what the fuck? How? The fucking price! Realistically, how was I... It's the parts, it's the price. Man. That... I don't know if I've seen it like that before. Damn, that shit's fucked up. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, mister? I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The Golden Hall, full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. Do we have some arcade machines on the corner? No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. This guy is just purple prose personified. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. Other primates do it. Certain kinds of gorillas or monkeys, I think. So... Damn, hamsters? Oh my god! If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. Wow. Purple prose, but none of the knowledge. Real talk, I've thought about writing a story, and one of the lines I want to have in it is, you speak like you know things, but the words that are coming out of your mouth are not it. Not like that specifically. It's in streamer talk for the stream, but you get what I'm trying to say. Just because you have confidence doesn't mean you have knowledge. That's the whole thing of a con artist. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? I don't know, it's a prime number, fuck up. Atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Oh, stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Oh, I hate this man. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in man's hat. Okay. Son of a bitch. I oh my god. Listen, I've never watched The Simpsons, okay? plump few. Can I punch him? I want Gil to come in and punch this man. Here. Huh, you didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. Here, love, drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How could you assure me that this reality is real, and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. Thank you, Jill. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your Oh! You're a Republican. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Banera has started! It means the twilight of the good gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order! What? A couple nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look outside the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 GP of reports proving that several White Knights squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue, and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazy units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zybatz's Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. But I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have some control on hand, just in case. Metal bat with nails. There's nothing you can't bash. They kill for. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Damn, this. So we're just gonna skip to the next day, I assume. Okay. Rise and shine. Morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends. And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zabatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. If Say is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself.
I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer. Chill out for a bit. Mostly a thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Ew. Da-da-da-da-da. There it is. No, that's not it. God, I'm stupid. Hold on. There it is, Ben. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did. I'm bad at it. The anyways. Yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in, then. Excuse me? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing to Tatsu and heater can't fix. Alright, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? Yeah, now what? You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't even expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Cat. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just four. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, me and a bear. I see. What? Good old Bosco. You have intruders are way better than any dog. Right. This picture isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenora, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh, this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. Look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. That was recent, because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms, then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why ever pick out like this, then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. Felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this way. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? It's like a novel. It's nothing! Nothing! Now, please give that to me. Nope. Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. An English place. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. But no, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. This one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you used at the bar again? Nutriogenic diatrometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It's a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kissed polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. Is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? Serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. Still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. You want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno, well, with you being my boss and all. I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. Even more than that, you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you... a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think? And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me Dildo Face? That's what friends are for. Hey, boss. Be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil, exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... So far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England or France during that time frame. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. Wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. He can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. That's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? True. He showed up in the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right. Levitation potion. It was a slow day, and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, though, so I pretty much gave him the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional son's escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. It surprised me that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. Let me see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. Can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. Makes me kinda jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You had bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, my dad, and aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it to it with such childish excitement. I kinda noticed that, too. But then again, well, it can be weird. You think? Let them operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, at least. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. Outside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Ooh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. The next stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. No big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Shiny. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls, the costumes, to lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Well, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid's show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, he got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went around on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges. The kind of guy that means well, even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fuck fucking scientists created by talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain. Another question. I'm curious about you. Really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Huh. Why don't you tell me, though? Seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Oh, keep in mind you're included in this circle too, so any hurt, insults you hurl will fly right back at you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. Red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. When you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous, whew, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy and nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else should she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Oh, neat. So we'll get to see her. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. I decide, let's see, friends. I mean, that's fine, they have the right to make whatever they want to, and I will respect it. I think you talked about it before, isn't it starring Dana? I might be wrong though. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's given. No, I meant the action game. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you're in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe we'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Maybe going traveling for a while. Let's see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe... Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I'll go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me into someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. Huh. That is one of the names of all time. I'll take a look into it later. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we're in... I forgot this game have chapters. I'm gonna be real with you. This chapter's name means better. Yoink. Yeah, I could do that. I have plenty of money. Ah, okay. You already read all that stuff. 8. GSF for January 4th card announced, 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature the great workers such as the Great DK and Arentz. Full card below. Interesting. Red Comet Jr., that's funny. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nano machine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell, though. They're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy, if you ask me. I feel like getting a spill on something that has electricity in it would be bad, but what do I know? I just work here. Didn't December 17th happen? Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only recall... Words are hard. Furfur would only respond with a calm, not this shit again. Oh, there's more. Media is so awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one wrote an article. This is from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AA got tired of her. Fucking shame. So, all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. I'd say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people are already dead. Wow. Is there someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more! Doing my best here! Thanks, Space Anon. Explosion registered. Media's still quiet about it. It's confirmed there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them? So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like not a group, but just one person to set up all this. It's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? An hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Can you confirm the situation has finally reached its end? The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage? It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attackers was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. It sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for future posts. I need to get some time, though. Godspeed, and thanks.
I'm just taking a little break to chill out. I've done so much yapping. How are we doing today? Yeah, you did tell me you got some rough sleep. Which, it does suck that they were doing it super early in the morning. However, I was thinking about bringing my loppers to cut down the branches that are at the end of your driveway, because I could... It was hard to see. It was a safety hazard, in my opinion. But that is also just my opinion. No, what? Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, but I forgot. Wish I had something to snack on. I knew I should have gotten some off-brand Cheez-Its or something when I went to the store earlier, but I'm full and I did not do that. And that is on me, sadly. Because I am feeling paunchy. I am. I'm kind of nervous, but I mean, I think that comes with just hanging out with new people, you know? Not entirely sure what we're gonna end up doing, but What did we say we were gonna do? I need to look at my DMs. They suggested a couple things, and I was just like, if you got anything for the Switch, it works out. Because I am, in fact, a basic bitch. Ah. I'm probably gonna do one more day of the video game and then head off, because the head heaviness has come back. And that is not very pleasant. Monday, December 19th. Good evening. Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I've copied the key, remember? I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. That just sounds cozy. Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What? Are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. Please give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey, boss. Why'd you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. I don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours. It's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Well, I can't work because of it, but, you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So, cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. My antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyway, let's start the day. I'll mix up the playlist a little bit.
I don't remember hearing this one. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Hmm? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy is looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll... you heard her. It's alright. I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... Guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. Yes? Give him 2 crumb tree. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Don't mention. No, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC-certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. Huh? If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BDC will try to save face by acting as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Suplex. Up. Here. The register form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Huh, so you're Robert? Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Oh, I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although... Yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. What if the boss will talk to Brian about? Jill, was it? Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, call me Stella. And get me a big beer, please. Sure, on it. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair, and... Oh. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had... Yeah, I figured as much. The air's suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be right, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? Not that clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it. Yeah. Maybe you want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just... weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Oh, something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more a friend to me. She's Please. Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, when I do the same. But with Sei, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. And here I am, sitting on a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break, and you could use some. Well, forgiven value, fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. But Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Damn, is it chilly outside. I'm back. What a kid like you know about that, huh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. The type guy comes in, Cat Boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zybot's Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. I see. Well, I won't deny Zybot's Corp is anything but innocent. But when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zybot's Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advancements in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilum prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point. Although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zybot's Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who would plant their feet in your face. But it also means more products are being brought up to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zybot's Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. But there are also more jobs. All the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. With jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen star. Sure. The sore baby. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks mixed. This does seem like it would be not good. Here.
God, this is awful.
It's your order, though.
I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said.
Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I almost failed to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I could talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging to only a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more likely an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think?
It's a pretty mature answer.
Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone.
I could make a joke. I could make many jokes, actually, but I will refrain for now. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday.
I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up.
What does that mean?
Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure.
I see.
Did you call him here?
No, he just so happened to come here today.
The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something.
I see. Thanks. Keep it up.
Your face brightened a bit.
Hope it's the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Say might have found a way out.
She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something.
I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything?
Me? Just give me whatever you order.
2 bad touches, please.
On it.
I remember this one party I went to. That guy came up with the name of this drink shows up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap it for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though.
Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him?
Are you okay, Jill?
I'm fine.
Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay?
Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. But whatever, I couldn't get in touch with her.
Girl?
Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the...
What?
I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for.
Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people.
Why's that?
Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot.
Really that good?
She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and...
Something wrong?
No, nothing. I just realized I forgot all about all that. Faye's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. Well, I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me.
You sure?
Yeah, order away.
Okay then, I'll have a piano man.
And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order.
Man!
Here.
So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like.
Alright, I should get going. My contract will arrive at the rendezvous point soon.
I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi.
Oh, please do. Then, you've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's status. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it from me. Good night, Misoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. Don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Oh, thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then. That will be all, Jaina. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6, I'll see. Right. Oh, if it isn't Misoshi yourself. Oh, Brian. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Am I catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. The cell phone's an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? Finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Until now. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said it as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. Look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Just like that. I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Diggy! Thank you. Yeah, I'll make it a big one. Age, mix. That just looks like beer. Here. And this is totally not beer. Yes, just as fake as I want. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits. You're gonna break the nerve of some people. Huh? It still fails to realize that I'm the curator. There. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. But he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly! Okay, then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Okay. I have no clue what this guy wants. Dude, Ugh, I want to strangle this man! Ugh, fuck, I was thinking that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure I make it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks mixed. Have some hell, bitch. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Hey, you. The guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No. We haven't met ever at all. That's an interesting reaction. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? But that face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit! That Virgilio guy! You two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Kill stuff. Don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to, explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? Part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you right, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Brian told me to give you this. Yippee! Shoulder massager. Okay. I have so much time. I'll look at these notes and then I'll head out for the day, because I am tired. I don't know what's going on lately, but I'm tired. I want to take a nap before work. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. I was stimulated from being born just 3 years ago, and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry. Makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings. And my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places. But, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. The AKTV 186 gets historic update. What? Web enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Makise, I don't know, Heavy Industries is releasing for its AKTV 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to use of nano camouflage, and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now, because chairperson told the augmented eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. Am Township 64? Zubon Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular girls like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the Weeb audience, says Kitty51, a Sugabun Soft janitor. What's Dignity anymore? Sugabun Soft plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year. Men prefer Christmas cakes, study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above. What? Or regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 2. What do you mean? Cake is cake! Shut up. But men around Glitch City developed a sweet tooth? Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the augmented eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies. Jill, 27, is confused. Christmas what? Sound like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she ranched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. Jill! Jill, you did not! You did not do that! Oh my god! Was this our Jill, or was this a different Jill? Because Jill, 27... Oh, just no. I think I'll get a pair, just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. I was made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm going to marry Gamoton! And I have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy their underwear. I won't. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here for now. I don't know what's up. I'm just really tired for some reason. But, it's time for Heavenly Fox to return to the heavens. I will be back tomorrow with... Oh. When am I gonna be back tomorrow with? Oh no. Amori. And you still need to get all the achievements in Amori. So we're gonna do that. Alright. Have a good day.